Well, with episode 135 recorded, Lane, I guess I'll see you next week to do the next episode.
Sure.
Oh, perfect. That's excellent timing. Because, I'm really...
Who the fuck's that?
Oh, it's our manager.
Oh. Wait, what?
Hello? Yeah. What do you mean we're behind? I guess. Okay. Don't worry. We can get it done. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Ciao for now. So that was our manager.
You mean you?
No, it was our manager.
You have a manager?
Yes.
Since when?
Since always.
What? That's the first I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I thought you were a manager.
So did I until a minute and 20 seconds ago.
Well, what did he say?
He said that apparently we took too many hiatuses during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And now we need to do a quota of an additional episode.
Okay. Well, he does realize 2020 is a thing, right?
Yes, but he also told me that since we're roommates, we can easily get 2 episodes done in a week.
I guess so.
So I guess I'll prep notes. You'll watch the episodes, and we'll come back in an hour.
Sure.
All right. What? Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Ultraranger, the podcast where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, future, Godzilla, and all kaiju in between. I am your host, Ultraman Gar. Lane is currently... I want to throw something at him. Sleeping.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I'm not up during Dyna. I'm glad I watched Ultraseven Great beforehand, though. No, just Dyna puts me to sleep. It's fair.
Dyna time. So,
I'm Lane.
Yeah, he's Lane. I'm Gar.
Okay. Yeah. For the gruesome twosome.
Bros before heroes. So yeah, if you didn't hear, like 3 minutes and 20 seconds ago, our manager called us and told us that we have to do another episode. And since there isn't a whole lot of news, I guess we'll just jump straight into the episode discussions.
Fucking right.
So we're doing Ultraseven episode 9, Ultraman Dyna episode 10, and we're wrapping up Ultraman Great for now, at least, with episode 6.
I mean, apparently it's a good time because fuck, this one felt like a finale.
Oh yes, we'll get to it.
Yep.
But let's talk about some Ultraseven.
What? So episode 9, Operation Android Zero.
So, fun fact about this episode, it was written by Shozo Uhara.
Who dat?
The guy who, one of the legendary tokusatsu writers.
Okay. Like, what's he known for writing?
Oh, gee, I don't know. Go Ranger.
Oh, okay.
Jacka.
Okay.
Battle Fever.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Denziman.
Okay.
Sun Vulcan. The
Okay.
Space Sheriff trilogy.
Oh, so he's the guy who passed away recently.
Yeah. Kamen Rider J. The Return of Ultraman. Apparently he did not half, but he was one of the supervisors for the Ultraseven series. He also did episodes of Ultraman and Ultra Q. To say he did a lot.
Okay. So yes, this episode was interesting. It was about toys and robots and sabotage and world conquering.
It's funny how everything that you just said could also describe small soldiers.
Yeah? Everything else is just an Ultraman.
Everything else is just Ultraman.
So the Ultra Guard's always pretty much on patrol for any monster or extraterrestrial life, as the narrator depicts. So one night we see Soga and Furuhashi. Sorry, I mean Dan. No, I mean Furuhashi. No, I mean Dan.
I mean, Furuhashi trying to get lucky.
Yeah. So they're on patrol, but then they meet like this blonde, silver-haired woman in a dress, and she stops them, and she goes up to him and goes, "Hey, are one of you Dan Moriboshi?" And Furuhashi just looks over at Soga, and just goes, "Watch this shit." "Yeah, I'm Dan Moriboshi." "Oh, nice to meet you." "Oh, cool, thanks. I really.
She forget. Yeah, she electrifies him.
Apparently burns his hand.
His fault. Oh yeah, because he took off his glove
Mm-hmm.
to shake her hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's how you spread germs.
Social distance.
Social distancing.
I know it was 1967, but fuck.
So yeah, Soga finds a brooch.
A
A brooch inside Furuhashi's hand that has
like a little symbol in it.
a little symbol and some like cipher coding, or like some alien language, or as if this was Digimon, Digicode.
Yeah, so they bring it back to the base to get analyzed, and so the captain's like, all right, well, we gotta figure out what this is all about. Also, we gotta figure out why she was interested in Dan for some reason, and he just, like, gives this, like, cold stare to Dan. Dan's just like, duh.
And what do you have to say about this?
I'm a woman! Alright, cool. Thanks, Dan.
Alright, bye. Won't be in the entire episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
And didn't even get a line. I think she was in one shot.
Yeah.
But no dialogue.
Yeah, remember, she's Anne, she's the woman. This is the 60s. Back then we had no time to spare.
Listen, you got heavy character focus last time. You don't get to be the next episode.
Yeah, you're talked about in one of the most legendary episodes of Ultraman ever, so. So then, like, they're going out on patrol again, and, like, apparently we stumble upon kids trying to recreate a scene from fucking You Only Live Twice, which is a James Bond movie, by the way. Because they all have these toy guns, and they're, like, firing them and playing around with them, but they sound like real guns, but they're not.
I saw that, and it felt really disturbing.
Yeah.
Just seeing kids walk around with, in quote, toy guns that looked like because they are real guns.
Yeah.
But they're meant to be toys, so it just looks weird, especially with an entire playground filled with these kids.
Yep.
Just holding firearms. I'm like, did we go somewhere else?
Yeah. So then they find out that, like, this toy seller has been selling them these guns, and with each gun they get this, like, free patch that goes on them.
But it's got a new patch.
Yeah. So then, like, so they walk up to the toy seller, and he's just like, "Well, time for me to go. Bye." Like, he shows up like a plane, like a jet too, that like can fly like a real jet.
It's like it's flying on its own. On its own. Nothing at all.
So they follow him to this like secret warehouse or whatever like that.
Oh yeah, that's where some guy lives. An old, rundown, abandoned warehouse.
Yes.
That'll be $1,000 for rent.
And then we find out that the blonde lady is actually like a mannequin. That's like a robot.
She's a cyborg.
Yeah, her name's Android 01.
Like the Kamen Rider?
No.
Like Kikaider's brother?
No. Like, apparently it's a reference to Android 10. Or 10 from Ginga S is a reference to her.
Oh,
just think about it. Fucking Alien Chibull, robot, blonde hair.
Oh, Alien Exceller.
Yeah. I miss him. I miss him so much.
Him in this giant mech suit.
I miss that.
Interesting fact about the actress. who plays 01. Well, first off, her name is Yukio Kobayashi. And this was kind of like one of her big breakout roles. And she did 2 other films in like the span of like 3 years after this. She was one of the main characters in Destroy All Monsters.
Oh.
And she was also in the 1970s film Gizora, Gamia, and Kameba, the Great Monsters of the South Sea. Or best known for its Western title, Space Amoeba.
That's a better title. That one's such a fucking mouthful.
Oh, maybe that's where Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters, All That Attacks title came from.
Probably.
It's like the original Rise of Darkrai title. You know what that was?
Mm-hmm.
Dialga versus Palkia versus Darkrai.
So then like later on they figure out more stuff and it's like, oh yeah, like that brooch or whatever like that has the same thing as was on the kids' guns. And it's like, oh,
it's made of space material.
Yeah, so they find out where the toy seller is, and so that like Dan and Soga go to him, but like 01 fucking encounters them. And she starts like running off, and it's like, wow, she's fucking fast on like for a woman in like a dress. And Dad's like, that's not human.
Jump.
No, that's 01.
I can see it now. Just Kamen Rider 01 against Ultra 7. 01 just jumps up in Ultra 7. I did. I beat the bug. Can I go home now?
So they encounter the toy seller, which, like, there's fucking mannequins everywhere, and it's fucking disturbing as shit, and there's just toys everywhere. And so basically, they encounter the toy seller, which, he basically tells his entire fucking plan to them, which it's like...
He starts monologuing.
Yeah, so then, his entire plan is he has something, like, called a hypnosis wave, and so... Basically, he says that the guns that he sold the children are real weapons, state-of-the-art, better than any weapons on Earth. And basically, he's at the stroke of midnight, he's going to cause all the children to start going on a fucking murderous rampage, take over the world.
Of course.
And he thinks children are perfect for it because adults won't fucking harm children. And, like, they're pretty much powerless to stop them.
Okay, so there's like 2 episodes of Gridman about this as well.
And like while he's talking about this, like you see his face explain the plan, and then like the other half of the screen is just like these children with guns marching in fucking place, like fucking like soldiers, and it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, and you just hear like the marching. But when it cuts back to Dan and Soga, because like the main reason Soga's part of this mission is because he knows what the woman looks like, so he knows who to look for.
Yep.
Where for Hashi, oh no, you burnt your hand, you gotta sit down. But sit. Alright.
Well, also they want to figure out why like they're targeting Dan.
Because who isn't after Dan?
Yeah, everyone's after fucking Ultra 7. It's weird. So then he starts activating all these fucking tanks and shit like that, and it's pretty cool seeing like all these tanks like fucking firing at them. There's like planes and shit, which fucking shoots Soga in the fucking legs, and he's like, ah! So like Dan's down. So they try to get to the fucking exit, but like fucking 01's there, and she fucking fires like hand lasers,
lightning hands.
Yeah. So then they go into like this closet, and basically they're trying to communicate, which like at first it doesn't work because it's like jammed or something, but then they get through anyways. And he's just like, Captain, we're being attacked by toys. What? I'm being serious here, sir.
Dan, did you smoke one of those cigarettes that we took from the city?
From Metron.
No, sir. We're actually being attacked by toys.
Get the fuck here now. Stop the children.
I swear Donald Duck's gonna come after us.
Yeah, so they got like 15 minutes before like all this shit goes down. So then I guess Soga gets like knocked out or something like that.
Well, no, because like Dan knows he can stop them if he just becomes Ultra 7.
Yeah.
So like when Soga tries to charge him, Dan literally sucker punches him in the gut. That knocks him out. Pulls out his Ultra Eye to transform.
Yeah, so he transforms, and like freaking the Toy Store's like, fuck, you killed Dan Moribushi like you were supposed to. We don't have to deal with this shit.
I can't believe I gotta go all the way to work. All the way to work.
So he starts chasing them, and I swear to God, like it before like the next scene, like cuts to the next scene. I swear, like while Ultra 7 was running, he like almost like slipped and lost his balance. So I noticed that for a quick second. So that was funny. But then like he encounters them on this rooftop, and he just looks at 01, just fucking head lasers her. She
Million Ray.
Yeah, she turns back into a mannequin, fucking explodes. Which is cool. Like when she falls apart, like you actually see like wiring and stuff like that, like robotic parts. So I thought that was cool. And then like the toy seller just starts crouching down. He's like, "Oh, fuck!" And so he turns into an alien cherub. Well, no, it was more like.
Oh no! I think it was more. Insert your own alien sound effect here.
Because like he didn't talk like the other ones do, but like you could always hear like when the other alien troops like talked, you could hear like that sound in the background.
And let's just say the original, in quote, suit for Alien Chibull, because it's not a suit, it's just a.
It's like a puppet.
Yeah, it's like a puppet. The head's way too big.
It's so big.
Like
the big brain, I'm winning again.
Well,
now I leave Earth for no reason.
Well, yeah, that's a subheader. The brain alien.
Yeah. Because, like, of course he would have thought of a plan that great because he's so fucking smart. He's got galaxy brain.
For the biggest brain in the universe. Man, are you dumb.
But yeah. And so, like, he can't fucking do shit against Ultra 7. Like, what the fuck's he gonna do? So, like, again.
Million Ray.
It just, like, hits him. But, like, I thought his head was gonna explode, which I was kind of disappointed it didn't.
Yeah, like...
He kind of just, like...
Dissolved.
And I was like... I would have actually liked it just that his brain fucking exploded. That would have been awesome.
Too many witnesses.
Yeah. And then, like, we actually see, like, a de-henching sequence of him, and just in time before the Ultra Guard show, whoa, damn, what happened? Oh, man, guys, Ultra 7 saved me. Oh, thank goodness.
Ultra 7 told me he's my favorite partner.
Wow.
So you should all treat me with respect.
Yeah, and don't suspect that I'm Ultra 7, ever. Okay, yeah, sure.
Dan, you know I have the video receiver still recording, right? Oh, shit. Whips the video receiver off his wrist and just flings.
No, just transforms Ultra 7, flies off into space.
Never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again. The Earth is fucked.
Well, no, just become the man who whacked Batman, or the guy that killed Batman, from the animated show, where Joker's just like, I'm bored. Batman's gone. What am I supposed to do?
So yeah, like this episode was it was interesting. It was full of mystery, and like I liked the plan he had, and like I wasn't expecting Alien Chibull, so that was cool.
Like as soon as I saw the logo, I'm like, oh, like I was that Friends meme of like watching the episode, see the logo, freaking the eyes widen. Yeah,
well, no, I heard like you said it 01, and I was looking at it, I was like, wait a minute, lady robot, blonde hair, it's 10. Like, fuck. So, like, every Ultraman series, I guess, like, tries to reference Ultra 7, at least.
Once. You gotta reference it 7 times.
Oh, so, imagine there were 7 references to Ultra 7 in each fucking series.
That would be a bit too much.
That'd be fucking meta. But yeah, no, I like this episode. I thought it was really good. Like, I like the effects of, like, the toys attacking them and stuff like that, because that was really cool, and I just, like his plan to like fucking use children to take over the world, because it's like who the fuck's gonna harm a kid? I mean, me, what I would do is I just fucking knock them out in the head, and there you go, they're done.
But they got guns.
Okay, I'll avoid them. What makes you think they'll be good shots?
They're kids.
No,
they're full of energy.
The recoil alone would fucking knock them back.
On second thought, maybe we shouldn't use children.
Shit, teenagers.
Well, somebody please. He is the big blue head.
Yeah. With a
robot assistant.
Right?
Just get 5 teenagers with attitude. Bam, problem solved.
There you go.
You know what? There's the thumbnail.
Oh, just Zordon too, yeah. But with the
yes.
Chibull's head. That'd be hilarious. And just put, like, 01's fucking head on Alpha's body. That'll be funny.
I don't like this guy. Power Ranger desu.
Power Ranger desu.
That alien Chibull gets me again.
Monsieur Rangers.
Monsieur Ranger.
Oh my god. Anyways, so yeah, I personally liked it. What do you think, Art?
I definitely think Ultra 7's now, like, because we said episode 7 was kind of the weakest episode so far. So I like how episode 8 and 9 have gradually been getting better.
Yeah. Can't wait to see Dinosaur Tank though.
Oh, that's episode 28.
That's fine. It's gonna be a good episode.
It's a dinosaur on a tank.
Yeah, just on a tank. But somehow it's one of the greatest kaijus to ever live.
Dinosaur tank.
I'll be having my vinyl out for that episode discussion. Alright, anyways, on to Dyna.
Yay? With a question mark?
So, episode 10, Forbidden Geoglyph. So,
Gesundheit.
thank you. Well, actually, I'm fucking sick of Sentai when I try to say the alien name. Fucking hell.
Oh, the
Fucking alien, Sentai!
Oh, the Zenki Dollar.
Yeah.
And then they're not aliens.
The high-speed monster Dexador and Psych Power. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
The Psych Power race.
There were technically 3 kaijus in this episode, but we only got to, like, pretty much they got Tiga'd. So, like, it was like with Tiga'd where we had, like, the 3 Ultraman statues. 2 of them got fucking destroyed, and then Tiga'd was the only one left.
They got Tiga'd.
Yeah, they got Tiga'd.
So, yeah,
That's the title of the episode. They got Tiga'd.
Dyna, you're losing it here.
Right? There you go. They got Tiga'd. Be like apostrophe D. Here we go, Tiga'd.
Like,
so
it's hit and miss.
yeah, like I said, like last episode, Dyna's is kind of like it's kind of a snooze fest for me a little bit.
Because, like, on one hand, you have a really interesting idea of, like, this ancient civilization type of creature. Kind of like how you had the, I think it was the Gullius?
Yeah.
From Tiga, like, that other alien race.
Yeah.
That was like, we've been here longer before the Earth.
Oh, we were cyberized dinosaurs and kept them locked away so we could bring them out whenever we wanted to.
You know what? Whenever I get around to watching Tiga'd and Dyna again for the remastering of Ultraranger, I'm gonna make a timeline.
There you go.
Because both these shows are in the same universe.
Right?
But yeah, like on one hand, you have a very interesting idea with this ancient race thing, and how they have 3 different monsters. But on the other hand, they decide to rush through that entire thing where it could have been like a good 3-parter.
Yeah.
Of like each episode's like a different member using their own monster against Dyna. And like each of them have their own abilities or something. But no, they're all wiped out in one episode.
Pretty much, yeah.
You bastards.
So it was like it was
a Karia focus episode.
Yeah. It doesn't get really much attention.
Yeah, it's only been 10 episodes.
I know. But yeah, so like this kid like throws like his baseball over a fucking fence into a house or whatever, and then like he stumbles upon like the 3 aliens fucking doing a summoning ritual, and he's like, so.
Oh, we know all why listen to what the creature said.
This is what. So, yeah, and so like they're trying to fight this other kaiju. Well, or no, they were figuring out something else, but then like the flying kaiju like killed.
Oh no, the flying so they decided to reawaken the flying kaiju Dexdon, or sorry, Dexador,
based off a Nazca bird.
Yeah, and he blew up 2 members of the South American branch of TPC.
Yeah, and they're like, ah! Yeah, and so then like Asuka's like, oh, we should go help them, and it's like, eh.
Well, he's like, good idea. I don't think you should do that. Why? The kaiju's already gone.
Oh. So they managed to like get like data from like one of the crashed planes to like show what it looked like, and then he's like Kari's like, wait a fucking minute, I've seen that before, And then, like, Amai's getting a fucking call from the kid. Being like, it's a funny prank.
It's Mai.
Oh, I said Mai.
No, you said Amai.
No, I said then Mai.
Oh, then Mai.
Yeah, then Mai gets a call. And it's like, the cute prank, kid. Wait, what? You saw aliens in a fucking house in this district? And, like, Kari's like, what house is it? Oh, it belongs to this person. Oh, my fucking god, we gotta go right now.
What are the odds? I know that person and their said location in that said town.
Alright, Kari, fucking go! And, like, he starts issuing out orders to everyone. He's just like, yeah, Hibiki bitch.
Hibiki does the fun
Roger.
Karia, go check on your friend. Oh, can I take the car? No. Take a TPC car. Alright, fine. Just a little puddler vehicle.
Yeah, so he gets to the house and he encounters, like, his old friends, but they seem weird, and the house looks like it hasn't been lived in, like...
3 years.
Yeah. So, he, like, sits down and he starts, like, talking to them. He's just like, yeah, apparently there's aliens, like, in your garden, like, doing a ritual, and he just starts fucking laughing his ass off, and I'm like, gee... How did you hear this? There might be aliens performing rituals on our garden. That's funny. Gar's like, guys, I'm fucking serious.
Oh, that's funny story, Karia.
It's a funny story, Mark. So, like, obviously, it's the aliens.
Something's up, but I don't know what. Let me go into this other room over here.
Hey, look, it's the actual guys. So he gets fucking captured by them. He gets sent into the room, and then he, like, explains, like, well, Doctor, Professor, what happened in South America? Well, I found this machine, and, like, I unlocked revived this ancient race of aliens, and they can copy us if they get our DNA, and they've been literally locked us in here for 3 years, and they've taken over our house.
And then he tricked me, and now every time I sneeze, I'm a monster by mistake.
Oh my fucking god. Now let me tell you about tornadoes! Damn it.
But yeah, the real Akizuki.
Yes, Professor Akizuki.
Yeah.
Or Dr. Akizuki.
Yeah. Doctor, professor, I think it goes
well, it's
hand
two
in hand.
difference. It's a difference. Professors are scientists. Doctors are doctors.
You can have a doctorate in something.
No, God. Yes, no, okay. And basically he just explains, like, everything that happened. It's
Here,
like, 3 years ago, I was stumbling in the ancient cave.
That's terrible storytelling. He's just explaining the plot.
Yeah.
I mean, who would want to listen to someone explain the entire plot to something when they could easily just watch it themselves?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shut up now.
Yeah, it's a show, basically. So yeah, like, they find out that, like, oh, we know where these 3 kaijus are being summoned, and so we need to go, like, attack them. So, like, Hibiki and Nakajima go, and they start, like, firing on the fucking like, kaijus while they're being fucking, like, restored.
Fire the tornado thunder cannons.
Yeah, yes, and, like, fucking, like, Nakajima's, like, super into it. He's like, Raja! And, like, fires, blows up all 3 of them, but then, like, the aliens, like, get up and they're like, no, fuck you, second wind! Ah! And they revive Dexador.
Guys, instead of concentrating all 3 of our energies into 3 separate aliens, or 3 separate monsters, let's just do 1 giant monster.
So then Asuka tries to, like, fly after Dexador, and he's, like, going as fast as he possibly fucking can in the alpha. And then he's just like, no, I won't fucking be beaten by you, fuck you! And he turns into Dyna. Crashes him down onto the thing, and he tries fighting him, but he keeps getting, like, fucking...
Let's hope the alpha was an autopilot.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, what about the ship? And so, like, Dexter keeps, like, swooping by him, fucking hitting him, and he's just like,
yeah, because he's too strong for him. And it's like, again, this is interesting, because you have a giant monster that can actually go toe-to-toe with Dyna.
Yeah. So then Dyna goes miracle, for some fucking reason, kicks him 3 times. Like, he drop kicks him, gets up, drop kicks him, gets up again, drop kicks him one more time. Then the monster like flies up when he tries to like jump at him and grab him. And then he just decides, fuck it, goes back to Flash, uses his fucking ray attack, blows him the fuck up, and that's it. That's the fight.
Yeah.
So it was like, why did you go Miracle if all you did was fucking dropkick him? Like,
Yeah, I got a simple explanation for it.
Toys.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to sell that fucking vinyl figure.
Yeah, we gotta sell that new Ultraman Dyna Miracle type vinyl figure out now for 500 yen.
300 yen.
300 yen or 100 yen.
Whatever the equivalent of that was back in 1997. So. Yeah, and so then like he Sakaria like talks to Dr. Akazuki and he's just like, well, you gotta like continue your research, right? He's like, no, fuck that shit. You know what? You know what fucking happened because I accidentally understood this. If I try to research more shit's gonna happen. Yeah, but there's so much we don't know, and maybe we don't need to fucking know. And I'm just like sitting there like, yeah, I kind of agree with this guy. Like, maybe just leave shit alone.
Yeah, but then they win.
Yeah, but they win, Doctor. And then, like, his wife and daughter are like, we're with you, honey, yeah. And he's like,
they win?
I won't run anymore then. So, like, he apparently he decides to continue on with his research. I'm like, that's a bad idea.
And we'll probably never see them again.
Who knows, maybe. Yeah, a lot of episodes.
We'll probably never see them again.
Well, there's like, what, 50 episodes in the show?
51, I think.
Yeah, so...
Well, no.
You still got 41 episodes. Anything can happen, Gar.
Next thing you're gonna tell me is that there's gonna be freaking cameos from the original Guts team.
Eh?
No, it doesn't happen next episode.
Oh. I don't look at the previews for Dyna because I actually kind of look forward to what's happening. But yeah, just like so far for me, Dyna, I think it's just like the pacing. Like the pacing's it just feels slow.
And I think this is why the new generation is a bit more for like the ongoing fans.
Yeah, like us.
No, I like the Showa era, Heisei era style of shows.
Well, yeah, no, I like the show era because it's like all like campy and like silly and like the effects for its time are really cool. So like, but yeah, but like I don't know, something about like Tiga'd and Dyna, just kind of like it's cool, but like it's not enough to like wow me, you know.
Because nothing hasn't really changed.
Yeah, it's still like episodic and there's no like real plot. Like fucking Asuka's cool though.
Asuka, you know, the guy that only had like 3 lines this episode.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was okay. I just thought the Dyna fight was kind of lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it kind of reminded me of the Hydra fight in the original Ultraman. Like with the giant bird and the kid flying on the Hydra.
Oh my god. Yeah! Oh, gore. But yeah, but like that was interesting because like in Tiga'd, like almost every episode, Tiga'd did something new. Like he had like a new fucking trick up his sleeve. It was awesome. So hopefully Dyna does that too.
Which again, this is a sequel to Tiga'd. You could have had these creatures be something related.
Yeah.
To something to Dyna. Or to Tiga'd, I mean.
Right?
They could be like, oh, like, we only have one worshiper. Yes, and it's like Tiga'd or something. Or like, when they see Dyna, they're like, oh no, we must stop. The worshiper is here again. Yay.
Oh, fucking hell yes.
Yeah, he blows up monsters like, the worshiper has betrayed us. We must destroy the worshiper.
Also, the aliens look like Weequays from Star Wars, if you know what those look like.
No, Lane, because I'm not a super nerd like you that watch
Star Wars?
or that reads every single Star Wars thing.
Yeah, they're Weequays. They're cool.
They look more like Grungy from Kuga.
I guess so. Anyways, let's go on to Ultraman Great.
Yay. Ultraman Great!
So, episode 6, The Showdown.
How is this not the finale?
Yeah! This whole fucking episode felt like the finale. Like, we watched episode 5, and they're like, oh, like, the goddess is taking its final form. I'm like, what do you mean it's taking its final form? We still have, like, fucking, 7 episodes left. Like, this felt like a fucking finale. Like, this asshole general fucking comes in, decides to take over fucking the whole operation.
Yes.
like, Jean's fucking dying. Like, Gudis fucking takes, like, his full form, and just everything looks like it's gonna go to fucking shit, and it's like, what the fuck?
Sometimes shit happens, and who are you gonna call?
So, yeah. So, basically, like, Jean's in this, like, fucking capsule, and she's fucking dying.
And we have to fight her cyber versions so that we can get her back. Oh, sorry, wait, that's Beast Morphers.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Sorry. Jean's currently in a coma because this ancient being is trying to take over her mind so that she can become this all-powerful thing.
Oh, that's X-Men The Last Stand.
No, I'm talking about X-Men The Dark Phoenix.
Oh. I was thinking X-Men The Last Stand.
So was I. I'd rather watch that over The Dark Phoenix.
Right?
At least the entire cast shows up for the reshoots. Fucking Quicksilver vanishes in the third act for no reason. Outside of probably his actor not coming back for the reshoots.
Oh, God.
Thanks, Disney.
Well, Fox, but...
No, Disney.
Oh.
So, okay, you know, I'm going to go on a quick tangent here.
Okay.
The original ending to, like, the Dark Phoenix had to be changed because it was too much like Captain Marvel's ending. So they had to go back and do more reshoots. That's why the film was delayed from February to June.
Wow.
They're like, you fuckers. Oh, you can't use scrolls because Captain Marvel's also doing that. So what can we use? You don't get to use anything. Fine.
Jean's the bad guy. He's gonna have Cyclops the whole movie going, Jean! So like you can see like the Gudis infection's really affecting Jean, and so yeah, she's in like a thing on life support. She's dying basically. And so like Jack's trying to like fucking tell everyone like, listen guys, we need to fucking take care of this shit right now before shit gets worse. And Arthur's like, what the fuck do you expect us to do? And like,
I don't know. I'm trying my best here.
So like, what's her face? The Asian chick. I never remember her name. I call her Kim.
Carmen, I think it is. I can't remember her name at the moment either.
Let's find out. Let's go to the cast.
Kim.
Yeah, Kim. Okay, yeah. You know what? I just keep calling her Xiaomin. Keep calling her by her last name.
Yeah, they keep calling her by her last name.
Yeah. So Kim. She goes off to fly to inspect like the mountain or whatever like that because like apparently the mountain's like fucking growing and like.
Oh yeah, the volcano's growing because there's a bunch of Gouda cells starting to gather around the volcano to create a new physical form for itself.
Yeah. That
creates super Gudis. And with all the heat rising from there, Gudis is allowed to he's creating like this a rip in the ozone layer, which means in like the span of like a few days Australia will lose all oxygen, and then within the week the entire world will lose oxygen.
Fuck.
And like oh yeah, Jack had a conversation with Ultraman again. I didn't mean to do this. Why didn't you? I don't know. Or it's like I don't remember their conversation.
Well, like he was saying something like he's like you just gotta like
your anger is like feeding Gudis or something.
Or it's like, oh, you gotta like think like clearly, and he's like, I don't want to think. You have to tell me what to do.
I do not know what you mean.
Yeah, and so then this like asshole general guy comes in with like a bunch of like guards and
I call him not Tim Curry.
Well, like this fucking guy had like these super big wide ass eyes, and just he kept like Gar will put in like a couple shots of this guy just fucking do this wide eyed stare, but like fuck, it could like pierce into your fucking soul. So, like, he comes in, he's like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing, but we need to fucking take this thing down, like, right the fuck now before it, like, kills us all. And Arthur's like, no, we don't know, we barely know anything about this. We need more time to, like, research. And he's like, no, fuck that. And, like, he takes him over, and he's like, okay, I need your other best pilots to go fucking out there and, like, go fight this thing. So like Charles, he's like, well, I'm qualified, and just like Lloyd's like, he's like, the fuck you doing? And Arthur's like, what the fuck, Charles? I didn't think you'd stumble to this. And he's like, hey man,
no one touches my lab except for me.
yeah. He's like, I don't want anyone touching my lab, and like orders are orders. And the general is just like, he's like, ah, good, someone competent around here.
Jean wakes up.
Yeah, because like these two guys come to like cut her life support off, so she just dies. Like the guy even like opens up her pod and is just like, what a waste.
Oh, okay. So the guy's name was Brewster.
Yeah, Lieutenant Brewster.
Played by Peter Raymond.
Peter Raymond Powell.
Oh yeah, Powell. I'm gonna look up see if this guy's been in anything else.
I doubt it.
Just find out. Oh, he's dead.
It might be.
Check his IMDb page. He was in Danger 5.
Oh my god, as Gibraltar.
Who's Gibraltar?
I don't know, let's find out.
I'm gonna fucking laugh if it's the eagle. These guys?
I don't know.
I don't know, but this is just interesting now.
Right?
Because it's like, it says that he's in a ton of episodes.
I think he was just in an episode.
Oh, yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
Anyways,
sorry.
No, it's okay. Like that's the thing. Like you see an actor and then you want to know like what else they've been in. I do that all the time too. Yeah, and so like Arthur's just like going at it with this fucking guy. He's just like, you don't have fucking authority, like blah blah blah, and like
blah 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 blah.
And so, so Charles goes out, but then like Jack takes Jean and like steals her away and like takes her in the jeep and
no, it's the Soul Tip.
Whatever.
The Hummer's up in the sky,
yeah,
flying around the volcano.
I feel like they accidentally swapped the names. So stupid. Man, you really like want to know who is Danger 5.
Yes.
I don't know, it doesn't show.
Oh, there he is. There's a picture of him. I think.
Sure.
Gonna go with it.
Okay. Anyways.
Who knows? We'll find out eventually.
Yeah. Anyways, so
it's more interesting than this episode because apparently this is the last episode with Goodis in it. So we have no, that's it. Never shows up again.
Really?
There's still half a show.
Huh. But yeah, so Jean runs off somewhere, and then like Goodis happens, and then like Charles is chasing, and it's like, oh, like shoot, and it's like, oh, I'd like to, but I don't have the command code, and like Arthur does a fucking badass thing.
I lost my contact.
He shuts off like the power to the base, and like threatens to explode, like have it explode, because he's like, if I can't use my fucking base, then you can.
That's not smart. That's suicide.
Yeah, but like whatever, and like Arthur's like being all fucking smug and like.
and again, Arthur has been developing this organization for the last 10 years.
Exactly.
Because I only learned that when I rewatched the previous episode where he's like, those cannons have been trying to be installed for the last 10 years. It's like, Arthur, you've been part of this thing for the last 10 years?
Yeah. And so then like Brewster's just like really pissed off, being like, I thought you said they were like, you had like talented pilots. I'm like, I do. They have special, like, they have really good abilities. They can also I took them in because they could think for themselves.
Burn.
I was like, fuck yeah, Arthur. Like, that's great. Yeah, so Charles like never meant to like betray them. He was just fucking around with them.
Just trying to see what was actually going on.
Yeah. So then like apparently Brewster decides like, oh, we should fucking launch a nuke on this mountain.
No.
And it's like, no, nukes aren't always the answer to fucking everything. So then, like, the Goodis monster comes out, and then Jack becomes Ultraman, and starts fighting him, which he just fucking shoots, like, finger beams at him. It's like, pew, pew, pew. And then he gets sucked into him.
Yeah.
So then, like, you see him, like, in this bubble, like, going, like, huh, 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 like, making, like, punching poses and stuff.
Like Johnny Bravo.
Yeah. And so then, like, Gouda starts talking to him.
Yeah.
And then Jack's talking too, where, like, you see, like, his head, and he's like, oh, you think you can defeat us, but no, you're angry, and
we should let our humans die because we can fight forever.
Yeah, but then after we're all dead, what else are you gonna do? Fuck you! And so he beats him by getting him angry and worked up.
Where he's not concentrating and you just bust a hole right through him.
Yeah, right to the fucking top of him and destroys him. And then Jack runs back and, like, him and Charles are there. And then, like, the whole time I'm just thinking, I'm like, wait, is, like, Jean dead?
Yeah, it's like a small somber moment of, like, oh, I guess Jean's gone. You see Charles look over in the distance. And there's just Jean standing there.
Perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine. It's like, wait, did we miss something?
Yeah.
Is this like episode 3 where something wasn't filmed?
So then Jack and like Jean like share like a loving moment, but like they don't kiss or anything, just hug. And Jean's like, oh, Jack.
Guess
and,
all
like,
well as it ends well.
Yeah, and then like Brewster's just like, oh, woof.
Oh,
that could have been the end of us all.
Yes, but it wasn't.
But it wasn't. We're still, yeah. So like, like this felt like a finale, but it's not. Like, what the fuck? So now I'm curious to see how this show's gonna fucking end. Especially because apparently it was gonna get a second season, but then I got fucking scrapped.
What's in the budget?
Yeah. So,
you know, maybe if they were filming in New Zealand, we would have a chance.
So now I'm interested to continue watching this and find out what happened, but we're gonna take a hiatus on this for now.
Yeah.
Because we're too much in Zed hype, and we want to just
keep watching Zed
and finish it in time for when it's done.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that.
You know,
and then
stay relevant, get more clicks.
Yeah. Right.
I mean.
Yeah.
Be more entertaining.
So we will be back with Great.
Eventually.
I mean, Gar is probably like, fucking yes.
With,
you've not been enjoying this too much. Like you are.
I am, and I'm also not.
Because you're like.
Because I'm like.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going on. You can't like you can't follow it well.
What's happening? Also,
just the audio's bad. So like, I wish we had subtitles so we could actually fucking like hear what they're saying half the time.
I wish the masters exist so that Subaraya could actually release better quality rips of this show.
Apparently, if you buy the Blu-ray of Great, it's just in English, Japanese subtitles.
Oh, there's with hard subtitles on the screen, so you can't get rid of them.
It's like fuck. But yeah, but
we won't be getting back to Ultraman Great until midway of January of next year.
Yeah. But then after that, we'll be fucking going like full ham.
Or like once every other episode. We'll get more into that in episode 148, which will be our last episode of this year.
We just saw the like early January episode. Holy shit!
Yeah,
we're fucking going ham.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be in it for the long run. That'll be fun. But yeah, so. This was episode 136.
They got Tiga'd. They got Tiga'd.
But I'll say the Ultraseven episode I think was the most interesting one.
Yeah, it's funny how it's like Ultraseven and then like it goes to Dyna where it just slowly gets down. It's like it's still good. And then you just have Great where it's like it's in limbo. It's like
I'd say the Great episode was still better than Dyna in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say so as well, but it's just like it was just stuck in limbo because, like, again, it felt like a finale, but it's not the finale.
Yeah, so now I want to know what the finale actually is.
I swear, if it's just an episodic thing.
Or, like, Jackson wakes up and it was all a dream.
Jack, what are you talking about? Goodness aliens. Kaijus. Gene Echo. No, man, we're going to Mars. Come on, let's go.
Oh, yeah, on my way, Stan. No, just stop, Stan. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should abort this mission. I have a bad feeling.
Come on, man. I gotta go do a movie. It's called Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Hey, I had a job offer from Arthur Grant. You should probably go work with him. Yeah, you're probably right. They walk off. So they go meet you. Hi, I'm Jack Shindo. Mr. Shindo. Good to be with you. You remember Gene?
Meanwhile, up in space on Mars, Ultraman Great's just dead.
Yeah, good. It's just like, oh, come on! No humans I can take over. Fuck!
Man, can you imagine if we went to Mars? Yeah, how crazy would have that been? Just a dead Ultraman Great on Mars. With, like, Goodis just eating away.
Time is running out.
Your time is out. Throw Ultraman Great on the Barbie. Schwa for now, everyone.
Schwa for now, everyone.
Oh, yes.
All right.